Okay, I think we are live. I think we're good to go. Hello, chat. What up, gamers? Just a short stream today. Just a short chill stream. I've been video editing all day, but figured I'd just get a quick hour in and play this. I've played this on stream before. Some of you might recognize this game. This is called Superflight. It's basically if you took Minecraft Elytra and just made that the whole game, but in third person and like with more physics. But it's pretty cool. It's like $3 on Steam. I've always really liked this game. But I have no set thing today. I just wanted to take a little break. I did want to remind everybody while the big crowd's here that for those of you that have watched my Minecraft hardcore streams, I died in that world about a week ago. Just edited the video. That's what I was spending all day doing because I had to look through like 30 hours of footage, right? I'm going to restart that. Like brand new world, everything. We're going season 2. That's going to start on Wednesday, October 1st. So show up here Wednesday. We'll be doing a brand new hardcore world, and that's something to look forward to. But for now, I just decided we'd just chill. Guy from YouTube channel. That is me. That is me. It's my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Thank you, Ridwin, for the membership. 8-month membership. And happy Monday to you as well. Hope everybody's been having a good had a good weekend, ready to start this week off. Very good. I didn't animate it all today. Today was literally just video editing, but for channel members, I actually did schedule out a couple of animations that I had done last week. So I got a backlog finally. Raxty Flipnote has an animation backlog for the first time in like 3 months, which is an amazing feeling because I am going on a couple week-long trips next week. So yeah, I got it all taken care of though. I'm chilling. How dare you be happy on a Monday? I can't believe it. Unlike, who are you, Garfield? I just imagine you sending that chat message and then the reply being like one of those speech bubble memes and it's just an image of Garfield. How dare you be happy on a Monday? Got a haircut today. That's huge. This is a huge win for barbershops everywhere. Tried making a video and OBS crashed. Well, ask OBS super nicely not to crash next time. I really got, honestly, I'm normally when I stream, my head's like full of stuff to say. I'm sure I'll think of something later, but I'm just chilling right now, man. I got my sights set on some new projects. You know, I got the script for a new video I'm working on. It's about ADHD fixations and just like weird hobbies I've had over the years. Thank you for the water check, by the way, Murloc. I appreciate it. But that'll be the next big video. And I don't know how long it'll be, but I'm just scripting it now, so we'll see. We'll see. And it's like a rough script, but progress on the next video has officially started. I'm trying to get those out every 3 weeks. It was going to be 2 weeks, but it just gives me so much more flexibility to do other stuff that I also like, you know, animating and other things, and not feel like I have to constantly rush out like a big video. But I do love making them. Those are like my big passion project type things. But they're still like small enough of videos to like get done pretty quickly. Like probably from start to finish, editing and animation, it probably takes me about a week. So nothing too crazy. Wobbly wiggly, waterdy checkity. Thank you. The game looks awesome. Thank you. It's I didn't make it, but it's Superflight. It's very fun. It's one of those games you see like the commentary YouTubers talking over. But yeah, I wanna, you know, I wanted to have a little stream series recurring for a while, so maybe if I lock in, I won't die in like 2 weeks in my hardcore world. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it'll last a long time, just to give us something to like, you know, look forward to playing every few days. Should be fun. Thank you, Pingu, for the raid. Just chilling right now. Have you seen or heard the June Archive? Yes, I am Discord friends with the creator of the June Archive. That's pretty cool. Serial Bulby. I was blanking on the name for a second, but we haven't talked in a little bit. But he is in an artist server that I frequent. I was actually just in there right before I started streaming. Over 1.5 million subs and not even 100 viewers. The math ain't mathing here. I just think people are probably in school or something right now. Also, this is Twitch. So I definitely have a much smaller following. I only have 6,000 followers on Twitch. But it's okay. Make a normal survival world, please. No, I'm gonna do hardcore because it's awesome. I love the constant risk of like feeling like if you die, the world is over, which, you know, is realistic because that's what would happen. Yeah, I've been messed around. I've done hardcore like kinda in the previous years, but I don't know. Something about it right now just seems very fun to me. It annoys me when we died in our last world, though. Man, we had a nether highway. We found the stronghold. We died to the ender dragon. Actually, we got swiped off of a ledge we were on and like thrown like 200 blocks in the air. And I had a water bucket, but didn't switch to it fast enough in my inventory. It was in my back inventory, not my front inventory. That's where I messed up. So I was coping over that for a little while. It's alright though. What's this game called? This is Superflight. Superflight. Hi Raxty. Hi Sea Dragon. Good to see you, bud. What, you died in the hardcore world? Yeah, I died on, what's today? Monday? I died on Thursday. But I've been editing together a big video for my second channel, which should be out. I think I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. After I end stream, I'm gonna have it render in the background. But yeah. It was a lot. It was still a lot of fun. It was only 2 weeks of streams, and I put it together into about a 50-minute long video, 53 minutes or something. So it is a long watch, but it's like all my progress compiled from 2 weeks into just a single hour, which I thought would be a fun video. It was a lot of editing, dude. There's like 1,000 jump cuts in that thing. It's just a lot of jump cutting stuff. Like, basically, I edited down everything that wasn't boring. Like, I took out everything that was boring and just left the cool parts in. I missed out on most of it, but how was Deltarune? I had a great experience with Deltarune. And I timed it to where when I was playing it, you know, right after the chapters 3 and 4 came out. So I got to play 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I almost wish I waited longer. Like, I'm glad I did it, don't get me wrong, but now I have to wait. Now I have to, like, sit there and wait like everybody else. At least people who haven't played it have the luxury of, like, having new content to explore right now. You know what I mean? But, no, it was great. I liked it. I actually played Deltarune before I played Undertale, strangely enough. No particular reason. Deltarune was, like, more relevant at the time, but I did play Undertale. And, I think I beat it. And then like a week later, Toby Fox tweeted that thing about the 10-year anniversary. By the way, I don't know if I said it on stream, but I was on the 10-year anniversary thing. I got my little echo flower featured. It said, Undertale taught me that skeletons were funny, which I think was the most liked one under that tweet. Not to brag or anything, but I was really like, honestly, if someone had not pinged me on Discord like 5 seconds after that tweet came out, I don't think I would have had that luxury, because I was like, I saw it and I was like, oh, I gotta make something. Like, I had just played through Undertale. It's kind of cool to be one of the players that, like, for the 10-year anniversary, is like, yeah, I just played this like a month ago and it was incredible. Like, it's so fresh in my mind playing through it. Do you have any retro games or consoles? I have. There's quite a lot that I used to have and sold, like my PSP and DS, like original just DS Lite, just normal DS. But I have currently in my possession my dad's PlayStation 1, which he just said, you know, I'm not using it, you can have it. And Xbox 360, which me and my brother used to play Minecraft on a lot. And Wii and a GameCube. That's like the whole collection I have. Actually, my brother might have the Xbox. I don't know. I haven't checked in a minute, but I tried to keep like them all in a box that's like easy to access. And you know, I have a capture card, so I probably could stream some like actual Wii or GameCube stuff if I really wanted to. That would be pretty cool. Thank God you're not playing Baby Steps. Look, it was a cool game, but it's not something I feel comfortable streaming at this point. I think we learned that the hard way. I'm not gonna play Baby Steps on stream. It was embracing it too. Like, I don't know if you saw, but during some of those cutscenes, bro, it would not let me skip it. It kept changing the button, like to troll you. They were just really embracing the weirdness. Anyways, yeah. So Baby Steps is I might as well tell chat so that people know. Baby Steps is if you haven't heard of it, it's a rage game, right? It's like Getting Over It or Jump Keying or Pogo Stuck. If you played any of those, Chained Together, what have you. A game with Bennett Foddy and 2 other people developing it, right? And it came out, it's got mostly positive reviews, but the main thing about the game is that it's really, really weird. And I mean, like, probably not safe to watch on YouTube level weird, because I was really taking a risk with it. It has a nudity filter, but man, there are like naked animals and stuff in the game, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. It was bad. Lesson learned. I should have gone with my gut instinct, because my gut instinct was to not stream it at all. I mean, it's safe. It's okay to stream if you're talking about TOS. Like, I'm not gonna get my channel deleted, but it was probably not suitable for my audience. So I apologize on behalf of that. Thank goodness the nudity filter was on, bro. Are you gonna ever stream horror games like FNAF and Poppy Playtime? You know, it is interesting that you bring that up, because Halloween is coming around the corner, and I think I'm busy on Halloween, but around the week of, I would not mind playing some horror games. I think I'm gonna start formulating something next couple weeks, because I like doing streams like at least one a month or so that's like heavily planned out. It's like, oh, it's gonna be like a special little event, like I play FNAF and something funny, I don't know, some kind of bit for the stream. I like doing bits on streams. I haven't done one in a while, but they were fun to do. Like when I did Undertale and Deltarune, I was doing like a bit every stream. I did like the Family Guy cutaway gag was really good. The red car incident bit. Those are all really good. What's the game called? Superflight. Superflight on Steam. Play Hollow Knight on Steam. I started playing through the first Hollow Knight, and I'm gonna be real, I just didn't like it that much. Not that I don't think the game is cool, I just don't think it's a game for my brain. Like, I got lost on the second day I was playing it, and like could not figure stuff out. Like, the game really does not hold your hand, and I was going streamer brain mode, and man, I could just not do it. I'm gonna be honest, just not for me. How many hours? Dude, I played it in total maybe 6 hours, 7 hours. I didn't make it very far at all. It's just not something I really want to stream. At the end of the day, what I want to stream is up to me, and I wasn't vibing with it, man. What's up, Jazzin? But yeah, Hollow Knight, not really my cup of tea, but I'd rather just, it's like one of those games I just want to watch someone else play it and enjoy it that way. It's really weird. I haven't really encountered a game where I felt that way. Like, I don't hate Hollow Knight. I just can't play it. Like, I can't play the game. I've tried. I really did. I gave it an honest effort, and that's all I really can do. Which route did you do in Undertale? Well, the first route, I just did kind of whatever. I think it ended up leaning towards Geno route, but not like entirely. You know, it was just kind of like I spared enemies when I could, but not always. If they were just really inconvenient, like to beat that way, I would just kill. And then we did Pacifist, and then we did Geno, and I was gonna do all bosses or something like that, but then just got burnt out a little bit because I had done like, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks straight. I only did Deltarune or Undertale. But the games were like a comfortable length. I really did enjoy it. Everything. I think I did anything like the bare minimum you should play with Undertale. I think you should see like the, you know, 2 or 3 main endings, if anything. And you know, every boss kind of gets a little grindy, but I enjoyed them. I have a lot of friends in those circles, like Undertale, Deltarune, so I think it was a good choice to play, honestly. As I just had come back from a convention where everybody was kind of doing that, you know, like everybody was playing Deltarune and Undertale in person, like a big crowd was. And so then I kind of got the idea. I'm like, huh, maybe I should stream this actually. It's pretty nice. Oh, is Garrett here? Nosedive? Okay. Garrett! Why'd you make me crash, Garrett? I made mac and cheese. Dude, I'm so happy for you, Jerry. I made mac and... Guys. Okay. Let's spill a little tea. Let's spill a little tea real quick. First of all, I think it's really funny. It's a given. Okay. If you know anything about Twitter, you know to like never take anything like unironically like super seriously what people say on there, because it's just like it could be very insufferable sometimes. I think people are just angry and like just at each other all the time. It's just a lot of shouting and stuff, you know, virtual shouting and arguing. It's not a fun place. Not all the time. Like it can be fun. Like I like going on Twitter. I like tweeting my stupid thing, as I do with most things. Like I did on YouTube, I just post whatever animation I want. They're silly, people like them, you know. So this social media but awesome thing is like my most viewed thing ever on Twitter. So like went super viral. It's got like over 100,000 likes, 10 million views or something. Like it's actually crazy. This is from last week. It's not even a week old. And the quote retweets on this post, oh my goodness. I only found out about this because one of my friends pinged me, and they were like, dude, this is why you should not live your life on Twitter. And it was like actually just so terrible, the things people were saying, bro. But I was just like, I laughed it off. It's like, I'm not new to Twitter, dude. I just thought it was like insane. Like it was stuff like people would be taking like an innocent post like that and be like, oh, they like trying to find some angle where it's like, oh, he's being political with this post. It's meaning this. He's actually saying this. And it's like, dude, it is not that deep. Please go outside. Like that kind of vibe. So, you know, that was interesting. I don't know. That's the only recent news I have to share. It was just kind of funny to see. It's like, wow, people are actually like trying to find a way to spin this to be like, oh, this guy's a terrible person for making this animation. It's just the kind of thing you only get when people are like inside all day and close themselves off to the rest of the world. They get in their own bubble and like their ideas, they just, it's like insane, bro. It's only a thing that would happen on Twitter is all I'm saying. Yeah, like I made mac and cheese. I want this guy dead right now, or something like that. Like, oh my goodness, guys, not that deep, bro. It is literally just a random silly little funny post I made. But like most things, right? It's probably it's my take. It's either they actually believe that and they're just insane, or it's just like a really bad attempt at rage bait. Probably a mix of both. Anyways, Let's Go Gambling gets arrested, right? Twitter mindset. But I don't know, man. It's just funny to me. It's like that post on every other thing, by the way, also did well, and there were no takes like that. Like it was only Twitter. It was literally only Twitter. No other entire platform with like hundreds of thousands of people watching that had the same like takeaway from it. What about Blue Sky? Blue Sky was fine. Blue Sky was chilling. Blue Sky is like where people who don't want to spend all day on Twitter go. for like just a less toxic environment. Good to know just a lot of aspects of the internet have not changed after all these years. I was starting to give Twitter the benefit of doubt, like, you know what, maybe it's not as bad as people said, and then I posted that and I was like, oh, okay, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I can see why people don't want to use this. You're gonna buy the Mario Galaxy remakes? I did not know that they were remaking them. For what, Switch 2? Are they doing it like a Switch 2 release?
That's so cool, dude.
That actually might be interesting to stream. Your average hamburger for the water check. Okay, the Mario Galaxy movie, I saw the little teaser for that. Honestly, I'm all for it. Because that was probably one of my favorite Mario games. Honestly. Which the little star fella, Luna, one of those. Luna? What's it called? What's the star called? Anyways. It'll be awesome to see. I was playing, my roommate has the one where they have Super Mario 64, Galaxy, and Sunshine all on one. That came out for the Switch 1. I was playing that a little bit on stream. So I guess I could run that back at some point.
Burger attack!
Sounds fun, though.
If you could tell everyone on Earth one thing right now that they would all hear and understand clearly, what would it be?
If I was evil or if I was nice, I'm gonna give you two answers. Nice one would be I like waffles or something stupid. Evil would be your religion is the right one or something like that, just to get everybody super heated and arguing. No, but I'd probably say something stupid though. I wanna pick the evil option, because that'd be evil. I'm Raxd friendly note. Actually, what would be a better one? You know, we could finally solve that theory. You know the old saying of like, if everybody on Earth jumped at the same time, what would happen? I'd just be like, just shouting like, jump right now! Everybody jump just one time! We're gonna do this thing for real. And probably nobody will do it. They'll just be really concerned why somebody's saying that, and they can hear it. I'd say cheeseburgers are better than hamburgers. Well, you know, a cheeseburger is kind of just a hamburger with cheese. What if I buy a hamburger and put a cheese on it after? You know? I feel like you have to have the hamburger to have the cheeseburger, you know? Hamburgers are foundational to the structure of the cheeseburger. You have to have the beef and the beef patty and the bun before you have the cheese, you know? Getting a PC soon is a 23-inch monitor good? I don't actually know what my monitor size is. It's probably around there. I have the like slightly curved, the AOC monitors. I think they're two slightly different models, but there's like a 144 hertz one on my left and a 165 hertz one on the right. But I run them both at 120 hertz because it just looks better for stream. So I'm actually underclocking them a little bit, I guess. I also had some weird like pixel, like my screen was like morphing into like different shades of color that it shouldn't have been. It was having like a weird artifact when I ran it at full like frame rate. So it is a pretty cheap monitor. So but running them, I think I got my left one at 100 hertz, this one at 120. Maybe it's running at 144. But when I stream at 60, if I have a number that's like a multiple of 60, it just looks better. Like this game, I think is running at, actually, what is it running at? I think it's just running at 60. I have no idea. How big is the stream delay you're reading? My reading is probably not the best. Actually, well, send another message, XGamer, and I'll tell you the second I receive it. And you can count the seconds if you want. Right there. I just got your last messages. What is your cap? cap root system is, sir. Which, you know, that didn't make it any easier to read. I don't know what that even means. Now, lol. It's probably a few seconds. Chat, what do you think on waffles? I think waffles, actually, I think my top 3, like, bread-based breakfast foods would be waffles, followed by French toast, followed by pancakes. But, like, I love a good pancake. Like, they're close, but, dude, I don't know. Something about that IHOP French toast. If Garrett's still in chat, he can tell you, dude. I don't know if he ordered. Anyways, when we were at VidCon, we had IHOP twice, and I got French toast one of the times, like strawberry banana French toast. Oh my goodness, it was heavenly, dude. It was next level. It honestly, for it not being like a particularly fancy restaurant, it's just kind of like, you know, pretty cost-effective breakfast food, nothing too crazy. I think IHOP French toast kind of clears. It's pretty good. Always been a fan. I think I'm biased because my dad used to take me and my brother there, my younger brother, when we were kids, like 7 or 8. So I just remember that being like a core memory. So I think I really like it because of that. It was like a short-lived thing. Like we used to go, I think we used to go out there, and then the housing market thing happened, and then we had to save money and we stopped going. But that like year we went pretty consistently. That was great, dude. Those were good times. Now I'm the one taking my dad out, dude. I'm trying to return the favor. I do actually like go out to eat with my parents like every couple weeks. I think it's just a nice thing to do. Return the favor. It's like, hey, you let me eat IHOP French toast when I was a kid, and like that's such an incredible memory. Let me return the favor. Let's go get like, I don't know, Korean food or whatever. I've become very fond of Korean food recently, just like Korean restaurants in general. For no particular reason, I just like the taste of like a lot of that stuff. Beef bulgogi, you know, and what have you. I don't know if you guys have ever been to KBBQ, but it's pretty good. Cannot complain there. It's a thing I only had, I think, a year ago for the first time. But it's like the kind of thing, you know, you order the meat and they bring it out and it is raw, but they give you a grill to cook it on. So you like get it the most, like the freshest it could possibly be. We're talking about from grill to your mouth. You just can take it straight off the grill once it's done and eat it. And they have like a bunch of sides and stuff you can have. It's pretty expensive. It's like, the thing with KBBQ is it's like you're there for like 2 hours. So it's like a really long time. But it's usually like $30, $40 a person. But you can get like a thing where you can order basically anything for 2 hours. And they keep bringing it. Like there's no limit. There's just a time limit. 2 hours is a long time to sit there and eat like some really good food.
Make a new Gamble Core.
Oh my goodness. I'm done with Gamble Core, Dante, unfortunately. I think the series is peak. I think it needs not to be tampered with. But thank you for the dono. Now I'm good with the 7. It was the perfect ending. We ended off on a motivational speech. And we ended on 7, which is a lucky number. But yeah. It's one of those things, it's like when you have something that's really popular, you have 2 options. You can really like start making more of them, which I did for a while, but then there's got to be a point where you're like, should I just end it while it's still good, while everybody's enjoying it? And I chose to do that. If I kept making more, people would just probably get increasingly disappointed because I don't think I could write anything better than I already have. At least for Gamble Core, you know, I'm still doing all the other flip notes, but like the MCU, it's like its own universe, you know. The Gamble Core saga takes place in like its own universe, I guess. But I do make a lot of fun jabs at it to Gamble Core in other animations, like plenty of them too. I could make a Gamble Core. Why don't the people make the next Gamble Core? It's in your hands now. There won't be any official ones for me, sure, but you could be like, you could pretend like it's like, oh yeah, in an alternate universe, this is what would happen if if Gamblecore 8 came out. And then you could be the ones to write the story. Gamblecore could take place in Gamble, Jersey. True. I mean, I haven't watched in so long, I'm not really up to date. I recommend watch all 7 of them back to back. It's about maybe a 3-minute total thing. Maybe even less. It might be 2.5 minutes to watch all of them. I think Gamblecore 6 is the weakest one, and that's why I decided to end it on 7. I could already feel it slipping away from my control. I mean, still, I think the first one was May 2024. The second was in June. The third was in August. The fourth was in September. The fifth was in October. I did about one a month. I think I did. There's some gap in there, but I think the sixth one came out in like October, and then I waited 2 months and then dropped the finale. So it was pretty spread out too. And back then I got a lot more comments asking me to do it, honestly. If only you guys could see how many people ask me on a regular basis if I'm making another Gamblecore. It was so viral, man. I'm actually making a video. I haven't started on it yet, but either to end the year out or like something next month, or I'm kind of working on it because a lot of people are involved in a way. I'll leave it at that without getting too specific, but I want to make a video on Gamblecore talking about it, like the timeline of it, how it affected me as a creator, how it changed my life, all that, because it was a really big thing. And just I think it'd be cool to hear like what my perspective is on it all, like making one big video to be like, when anyone asks anything Gamblecore related, I don't have to say anything. I'll just send you that video and be like, watch that. That will answer literally any question you could possibly have. I think that'd be pretty banger. Look up in the sky. It's a plane. No, it's a Raxty flip note. Gamblecore documentary. Yeah, kind of. It'd be even crazier if I recorded behind the scenes for like all of those flip notes. I think we did animate Gamblecore 5 live, so I do have that live stream footage. But that's the only one. It might as well be a Gamblecore documentary. How it made your gambling addiction worse. Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking all about it. Spilling all the tea, dude. I don't even know how long that video is gonna be. It could be a half-hour long video, honestly. I don't know. I'm gonna just, you know, put it out there that it will get made by the end of the year. I've given myself a loose deadline, but undoubtedly next month will be when I have to start it if I want to get it done in time, because it will be a big video. We're doing pretty good. We're getting them points up. Nice. Already been live for 30 minutes. I plan on only streaming for another 30. I was just knocking out a quick hour real quick. Wanted to chill, talk to chat for a little bit. Chilling out. Would you add a frequently asked questions interview into that video? I think so. I think I did a Q&A video, but all the I only answered maybe 2 or 3 specific Gamblecore ones in the Q&A video. So I would definitely have a that would be the most useful part of the video, because I feel like a broken record repeating myself when like 1,000 people ask the same question over the period of a month. It's like, oh, what do you animate with? And I answer it, and then somebody else says, oh, what do you animate with? And I'm like, but I already answered it. And they're like, yeah, I don't care what you animate with. Because like, how would they know that anyways, you know my whole dilemma. The internet is I always use the revolving door analogy. It's like people are walking in, asking their question, walking out, and nobody else can hear it except that person. So you got to answer for that person. It's like if I had a big video, just be like, make this video popular, dude. Send this to everyone you know who's ever asked a Gamblecore related question or cared about Gamblecore or anything. This is it. This is like everything. This is my commentary, the good, the bad, the ugly, all the questions you could possibly want to know about it. Everything in my mind about it. Spilling everything and then leaving it behind. Because we gotta move on. I got bigger and better things to work on. I hope you would give people not only answers but understanding of what is about you now. To, you know, let everyone understand where they can join. Yeah, something like that. That would be important. Is there a Raxty Discord? It is, but it's read only. So, personally, I wouldn't waste your time joining. It's literally just for video announcements and streams. But if you do care about that, then by all means join. But I don't really have an active Discord because it got really bad to manage. I was hoping I could pull up fast enough. Can you do a melodica stream? Maybe someday. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, X Gamer. Like, you know, I assume you mean like saying at the end of the video, like, this has been an incredible thing, but it's not something that like defines me. I do all these other stuff like streams and tons of other videos, and like giving them, yeah, that'd probably be good to let people know like what I'm doing now, what like I'm about. That's the hardest part as an artist, dude, is like you get stuff that's like kind of popping off, then you get a really viral hit, and then all people want to talk about is the viral hit. It's a real struggle. I definitely want to talk about that too, because I've been on like an emotional roller coaster from it all. Some days I'm happy about it, some days I'm sad about it, some days I'm angry about it, some days I'm just confused. I don't know. It's wild. Can you stream Cuphead? Maybe sometime. I don't do stream suggestions though, so I stream what I want to. I think I have pretty big control issues when it comes to streaming. I always want to be the one that has the final say, like, yes, I will stream this game, but only because I want to. That could be why I don't get as big of a stream audience anymore. If I wanted to cater to the masses, I know what games I could probably play to get more viewers, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, that's not what I'm about, man.
That's so cool, dude.
I could stream some like niche indie game that no one cares about and get like 5 viewers, but I'd be happy, as opposed to like streaming something I know everybody will watch and get like 1,000 viewers, but not be truly passionate or like honest with myself. Gotta be honest with yourself. Thank you for the water check, Murloc. Holy cannoli, it's the guy from Jimmy here. Oh my goodness. Is that who I am to you? I mean, it's accurate. I do be the guy that had that one thing from Jimmy here. Or I guess just him reacting to my stuff. He invited me to Not really. Actually, he's reached out to me several points and been like, hey, you want to do this? You want to do that? And like half the times I follow up and he just doesn't respond. So I don't really know what he wants from me at this point. Like, Jimmy, I'm down to collab with you, brother. You just got to like let me know in advance. Anyways, I was going to do like a you laugh, you leave couch thing. But then it was all the way in Austin and I don't live anywhere close to there. So it would be like flying out, doing the one video and then leaving. And I'm like, I don't know anyone in Austin, bro. I'd want to like go with somebody I actually know. I don't know. Did you message him midstream that one time? I think I may have, but there was another time that he did and asked me, and it was like randomly while he was streaming. But like outside of his streams, I never get a message from him. So I feel like he's only really thinking about it when like somebody from his audience asks. And that's probably why, which is understandable. But I imagine he's just living his life outside of streaming. He doesn't... I don't think he does that many videos or streams outside of like his one a week. Does he just do the one a week? I mean, that's a pretty solid streaming schedule. If he's pulling like over 1,000 viewers for that whole stream, which I usually see he is, that's a pretty easy stream schedule. I'm jealous, dude. Maybe I should just stick to like one big stream a week. I did used to do 3 a week, and so now I'm considering like with this Gamble Court video I want to work on, it's going to be a big undertaking. Maybe I should dial it back a bit, but I'm going to figure all that out after I come back from... I'm going on a trip to New York in a week, and then a trip to Chicago after that, the week after. So I have a lot of thinking to do IRL. Yeah, every Wednesday unless he does a couch. I see. It's pretty solid. Seems like he's done that for a while. I feel like I live on a rock sometimes because, I mean, I do watch YouTube a lot. I just don't watch, like, honestly, the only thing I've been watching on YouTube is, like, Daily Dose of Internet or old Vsauce videos. I'm like very simple-minded at this point. I do admittedly watch probably too many shorts on my desktop of, like, cooking, either cooking or music-related stuff, but I genuinely watch a lot less YouTube than I used to. Especially after becoming a content creator, I'm just like, I kind of like posting my thing and leaving. So I feel very out of the loop on stuff sometimes with like what other creators are doing, unless they're in like an artist server with me, and then I can just talk to them directly, which is pretty cool. I have made a lot of great connections through that though. What are your thoughts on sponsorships? Never noticed that you have one. Maybe merch selling nice. Are you translating your messages from another language, X-Gamer? They seem like they are translated from something. But, I don't have anything against sponsorships. I just haven't found the need to do one. Because honestly, unless I am struggling... I mean, look, a lot of people do sponsorships because, you know, it helps pay the bills. It's like a stable income because YouTube is honestly not a super stable job. I just have never found the need to do so, especially during the year of Flip Notes. What I never wanted to do is have like a whole video ad for somebody. So it's kind of like the integrity of my work type thing. But I know tons of people that have done them and they've been very funny and didn't even seem like sponsorships, you know, because it was still their art style and they put a lot of work into it. I'm just, right now, not really looking. Aside from like, I guess technically selling stuff on like Makeship and stuff, and some others have reached out to me too, but I've gotten plenty of offers. There's been no shortage of that. I don't need to. I'm pretty happy with where I am now as far as like finances go, and I'd rather just, I don't know, if I wanted to plug something, it'd be something that like I am in control of, like I said, going back to having a lot of major control and trust issues with stuff. I like it, like if I'm gonna plug something, it's probably gonna be merch, which by the way I do have, rexd.store. I decided to just indefinitely hold the summer drop that I did back in like May or June. I'm just keeping it up for now. Not a lot of people even look at that, but it's whatever. Another language, exactly. Thank you for understanding. No worries. I'm mid trombone practice. Why are you watching the stream during trombone practice? Dude. You gotta become the next trombone champ. Trombone prodigy. Get to it, dude. I don't know, guys. I'm something about like the changing seasons right now, like going from summer to fall, has me just very feeling good. I don't know, when that cool weather starts rushing in, you feel the seasons changing. It just, I don't know, I'm starting to feel like very creatively fueled again. Like I really want to make stuff, and I am, you know. I've spent 6 hours today editing a video I know probably 99.999% of my audience will never see, because no one watches my second channel, but I loved it. I didn't even care. I enjoyed editing that whole thing thoroughly, and I was so happy with how it turned out. I didn't even watch it back. I was just enjoying like editing. Like I'm kind of a fiend for video editing, but it's a giant video on like my whole 2 weeks of my hardcore world that I just died in last week. Edited the whole thing, like a whole compilation of multiple streams stitched together, and it's like a hour-long video, but I took probably about 20 or so hours of stream footage, which is bonkers. I feel very mucus fueled right now. Do you have allergies? That'll do it, dude. Slain to the freaking mucus demons from the Mucinex commercials. They go like 12 hours. You know, the little booger family. Always loved those commercials. It's very grotesque, but I loved it. Yeah, no problem, X-Gamer. I'm bored. That's okay. You can be bored, but like chilling though. You don't have to be doing everything all the time. Sometimes it's good to take something like this as just like a, you know, a stream like this. It's like, you know what, maybe I can chill for about 10 minutes and recollect yourself and you know, reorganize what goals you have for this week. What do you want to accomplish for this week? What stuff do you want to get done? I don't mean just stuff you have to get done, like homework or chores or whatever other responsibilities you have. I just mean like, what do you want to do for fun this week? Or something fun creatively. Like, what do you want to draw? What do you want to... What videos do you want to record? Anything. It could be anything. It's a good objective. Principally staying alive. That is a great goal, and I'm sure you'll do great at it, and I'll see you next week, too. Alright. See you, Xiaomi. Best of luck with that. You stay as alive as you can be. Stay hydrated. That's a big one. School night tonight. Fair enough. Fair enough. What is this game called? This is Superflight. I just want to get to the next Clash arena. I don't think I've ever played Clash Royale or Clash of Clans or anything. Is Clash Royale and Clash of Clans owned by Supercell? Did they publish both of those games? Are those like both part of the same universe? Ever heard of that mod of Rivals of something? Oh, Rivals of Aether? Yeah, I haven't played it on stream, but I feel like there was a period of time back in 2024, like right after Gamblecore did well, for obvious reasons. That kind of catapulted me into the spotlight. But from like June of 2024 to like December of 2024, that's when like all those mods were dropping, like the Friday Night Funkin' mod, the Rivals of Aether mod. There's even a Ring Racers mod being worked on, and somebody in a server I'm in pinged me earlier today, and there's currently a Mario Kart Wii mod being worked on, which is kind of insane. Like, that's kind of bonkers. I just think it's really fun when people do stuff like that, because like I've never been into modding, but I do enjoy a good mod, you know. I played modded Lethal Company and Risk of Rain 2 and stuff, and it is it's fun. It's fun. I got massive deja vu right now. It's because you're normally in my stream or something. Like, you got deja vu from watching this stream, or just like your current position in the real world. You're just like sitting on your computer and then you like snap out of it for a second and you're like, whoa, what just happened? I can't remember the last time I got deja vu. I wish I could write down like all the times. Wouldn't that be weird if you had like an actual log of like all the times you got deja vu? The Clash of Clans conversation? Oh. Anyways, yeah, do you know if Supercell published both of those? Are they part of the same thing? Like, is Clash Royale part of Clash of Clans? I actually don't know. It sounds very, very similar. Hey, dude, what is your real position in the real world? Quick! The universe depends on it. I need to know your exact latitude and longitude coordinates. Give me your GPS location. No, don't do that. I hope you guys are smart enough to know to never give like your address out to anyone or your actual location to anyone online, no matter how well you know them. Like you would have to have met them in real life at like a public event or something. That's usually my rule of thumb. Like most of the online, I'm meeting some artists I haven't met in a while. Actually, I don't know if I told you guys how many people here know who Brombo is. It's a guy, he made flip notes way before me, arguably funnier too. He made the This Is Miranda flip note. He's going to the same convention I'm going to in a week or two. So I'll get to see him. And if he's cool with it, I want to take a picture with bro. Because he's like a flip note legend. Gave me the Minecraft coordinates, dude. What's up, Shadow Syndicate? You got a question, dude? Shoot, go for it. I got about 10 more minutes. You know what? I'll open this last part of the stream up to questions, but please ask me something that you don't think anyone has asked me before as an added challenge. Ask me a question you don't think I've ever been asked before, and I'll try my best to answer it. Gotta keep Flipnote Studio alive. You do. It is a really good program. Anyone who has access to Flipnote Studio should be messing around with it. It's fun. It's a novelty thing. I love it. I can't believe it's gonna be pretty soon. I would say a 20-year-old program, but in 3 years, it'll be 20 years old. It's 17 years old right now. Crazy. I'm not going to answer that. Actually, I will. I have not. I have not. Yet. That statement is still accurate. I have not yet. Where would you recommend to look for 3DS DSs? Do you ever think to get into Adobe Flash Anime? I have a lot of buddies who use Adobe Flash. I've never really been one to use Adobe. I used Photoshop, but on the computer I use Sprite, or I have OpenTunes and some other ones that I haven't really messed around with. I know many people that I know haven't really said that Adobe's that good. So as long as I can escape out of that realm of programs, then I think I'm fine. Places to look for 3DS DS, I would say Goodwill, shopgoodwill.com, and ebay.com. And there was one that you could get them from. It was like an eBay in Japan, Buye Japan, like Buye Japan. Now, depending on which ones you get, some may have Flipnote on them and some might be completely factory reset, which means they're probably not going to have it on there. I feel like maybe it was the DSi XL or something that came with Flipnote on it. I feel like a few of them had them like right out of the box with Flipnote Studio on it. It really depends. I didn't know you was chill like that. Oh yeah, dude. Hopefully I would not say it if I were on a bridge. That you know, I think PewDiePie already covered that one. That's it. That's an insane question. Okay. The DSi XL had Flipnote pre-installed in it. Right, so if you're looking for any specific one, then I'm pretty sure DSi XL is going to be your go-to. That was in like the prime DSi era. I wonder if they made an XL model just for Flipnote to give you some more screen real estate. But I'll tell you, I switched to a DSi XL because technically I was emulating it on a 3DS or my 2DS XL, which didn't feel the same. Because I don't think Flipnote Studio would natively run on it if I didn't have custom firmware. But the DSi XL, it was already on my device. I just removed some like old programs that the previous owner had. Just kept Flipnote, cleared all their personal files off of it, and now it's mine. And that's it. There were some weird audio recordings on my DSi when I got it, and it was clearly of like some random 8-year-old child. But I just torched them all. I'm like, they can take these to the grave. I don't want to have these on my device. Have you played the Bone Racks? I have not. Trombone, like in general. I feel like somebody in my band class in high school let me try once, and I was really bad at it. I remember trying to play the violin once too, and I was really bad. Well, I had never played it before, so go figure. This is the first game you streamed? It was. Oh my goodness, Alyssa. That is actually crazy. I want to know how you found this stream, Alyssa, because I feel like you found my channel before I was public with my Twitch. Like, I did it, for those that don't know, I did about a week of streams that were unannounced to just get the Twitch affiliate. So I basically only told a few friends on Discord and stuff, and they watched that way, like through Twitch. And then I like stealthily got affiliate, and then I let people know. And then once it was public, I, you know, speed ran to partner and then got partner. I'm actually shocked I got partner so quick. And I think it was mostly Undertale Deltarune that did it. Because I had an average viewer rate of like 108 across 2 weeks, which was bonkers. What's your favorite video short you've made? My usual answer now is ping pong, because it was the first time where I just had an idea for something that was so simple and so silly, but it was funny to me. That spamming of the ping pong ball back and forth, I just thought would be funny. What's your favorite word? I like goober. All right, hear me out. Best word 2025. Smorgasbord. 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 What is your capture card machine for GameCube and stuff? Right now I have an Elgato HD60X, which I use for Switch 2 and Switch stuff exclusively. I also have a really old Elgato, I think I still have somewhere, that has like all the cables for it, but I could just buy a converter for this one, so it's fine. And this one has like no latency, so as long as I got a converter cable, it would theoretically just work, and I could play it in real time. So pretty much anything from Elgato that they're putting out now is probably fine, but there's tons of capture cards, honestly. You don't have to have any specific one. I just got this one because I got it on sale, I think, last year for some kind of summer sale thing. I think it was at Best Buy. Whoa, and it was the last one they had, and it was like 50 bucks off, so I'm like, okay, I'll get it. I still need to get a Stream Deck. Somebody recommended I do. But one thing at a time, you know. Thank you for the water check, Breeza. Hi, Raxty. I've been a big fan since February 2024. Dude, how many subs did I have on YouTube at that time? Do you remember how many I had? I'm fact checking you real quick. That's so real though, guys. Okay, I mean, I believe you. I'm just curious. What game are you playing it on one platform? This is Superflight on PC. I'm just using WASD to move. It's a very simple game. It's like a $3 Steam game. Last question. Discord invite you talked about. There should be a link to my Discord in the little links like on my Twitch below. But it is read only, meaning like you can't talk in it. It's just for announcements right now. And I really don't know what to do with it. I'll probably end up making a new one just to see what happens. I'll probably have to go and change the link, which will be annoying, but at some point I'll make a new one. I found you from when you chatted on, I think, Gravel Stream once and followed you. Then when you first streamed, my friend wanted to raid someone and saw you were live. And oh, yeah, that was my first raid. And that was so real of you, Alyssa. So you're like a regular Gravel viewer, right? Because I think he invited me to a new Line SMP server, and I think they just had some technical difficulties with, like, getting the event together. So I think it's postponed for now, indefinitely, but whenever it comes back, you know, I plan to be a part of it again, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was an awesome story. Like, I genuinely have the memory of a goldfish, so like if I forget that something happened fairly recently, I swear I'm gonna have dementia at like age 40, dude. I'm actually cooked. Anyways, I think that's awesome. I genuinely forgot that had happened, though, because now that you say it, I remember that you raided me. And that wasn't even that long ago. That was probably, I feel like late June is when I started, and then July is when I started really going for it. So it's been like 3 months, roughly about 3 months. Big on subathon. I've also been considering, okay, I've talked about this briefly. I think I want to do a subathon at some point fairly soon, but I don't really know like how I would approach doing this, and in a way that made it feel more personalized to like, oh, that's a thing Raxty would do. I just don't want to do any old subathon. So I've been trying to figure it out. And another thing is, I don't want to be doing like what Ludwig did, where it's like an uncapped month-long I cannot sit in front of my computer for that long. But I would probably do a 24 or 48 hour one. I think that might be fun, and I don't know when to do it. I probably could have done it during September, but I kind of have to set aside time in my schedule for it, you know? What are you playing? This is Superflight on Steam for PC. Do you play Roblox? I play it a little bit, like maybe once a month, but it's usually when a friend invites me to play. Like I played a lot of Dead Rails. Was the last thing I played, and I think there's one Roblox game that's kind of like Tower Unite, and I forgot what it was called, but I played that a little bit. But mostly my time in Roblox is taken up by Arsenal and Natural Disaster Survival, which are like really basic games, I know, but well, maybe not Arsenal. That's kind of like Call of Duty gun game, and it looks cool. But yeah. How do you present Raxty brand to people offline who saw you somewhere? I don't really know what you mean by that wording, but honestly, outside of like online, I do try to not let people know that I'm a YouTuber. Not that it's, I think it is stigmatized still a little bit, but like I don't need that extra attention IRL. Frankly, I have a good network, but I mean, when I go to conventions and stuff, I've, you know, brought I have a shirt that says I created the Let's Go Gambling meme, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt that I made myself, that I wore to VidCon. So I'll bring around stickers and stuff. And you know, people, I've gotten some photos with people, which is pretty cool. But I'm so new to it. It's kind of an awkward thing to do. I don't know. I'm still kind of I like to pretend like I really don't know whether I'm extroverted or not. I think I am extroverted, but just, I don't know, man. My social skills aren't the best. Like, I do get, like, low-key, like, anxiety about big crowds sometimes, so. But yeah, I try my best. I can fake it. I can fake it for the most part during conventions, I think. I don't think I have, like, genuine diagnosed anxiety. I just mean, like, I'm generally anxious to, like, oh, like, I suddenly have this big YouTube following, and now I'm going to, like, a convention about YouTube where the only people attending are people who watch YouTube all the time, and I'm going to get noticed, and it's going to be weird because that's never happened, and that kind of thing. It's kind of funny. But, I don't know. VidCon went well, so. Rexy, you should try out Geometry Dash. Okay, let me actually... I've told people I've played Geometry Dash before, but I haven't ever said how many hours. I have 9.5 hours in Geometry Dash, and I've got 14 out of 120 achievements. I've beaten base after base in normal mode, dry out in normal mode. I've jumped 10,000 times. I'm winning. I beat Polargeist in normal mode. I don't know what half of these achievements mean, but I guess those are level names. And you know I beat Stereo Madness. That's the hardest one. That's the true test of skill. You know what would be a great bit? If I did a Geometry Dash stream and got to Stereo Madness, like the first level, and then just kept dying for like 3 hours and getting like really mad. Just clicking as loud as I can, like mic right up to the mouse, just go boom, boom, boom. Actually, what do you think about Italian Brain Rot? I think Italian Brain Rot has kind of left the meme sphere for the most part. People have moved on to 6-7. 6-7 is the new thing. I don't even know now, dude. I've reached an age where I'm just kind of like, yeah, because I'm a content creator, I catch wind of stuff, but I don't seek out, like, what terms are, like, Gen Alpha using at this point. Beating all of the Rob Top levels, that's a flex. You're kind of like one of my favorite YouTubers named Hamimations that doesn't want to be noticed as a YouTuber. Dude, it's just weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I've watched YouTube for years, and I've been the one that's like, oh, it would be cool to meet a YouTuber, but I've never thought about, like, what do they think about it, you know, from their perspective. And it's kind of weird. It is really weird because this isn't a job that existed like 20 years ago, you know? It really didn't. It's still a pretty new thing. Like, so many jobs just because of the internet, which, by the way, is only like 30 years old, even exist. And a YouTuber is one of those. It's really weird. I'm fortunate that I'm not, like, insane popular. Like, dude, I can't imagine, like, Alan Becker or somebody probably gets noticed a lot in public because his face is known. But I've never been noticed outside of a convention. It's just conventions. That's, like, the best kind of fame. It's like just the right amount, honestly. Even like Garrett the Carrot, like he's got like almost 5 million subscribers. So I know at least until I get past 5 million, if that ever happens, I don't even know if it will, but I wouldn't care if it did or not at this point. The million mark was the big one I cared about, but it's nice to know I don't think much would change past the level I'm at unless I got like some skibbity toilet level viral thing. And then that would be scary again. But I'm already past all my anxiety of like actually having a big audience. It is scary. I actually kept a little bit about it in the video I'm working on while I was streaming my hardcore world. I talked about this, about that right after my channel blew up. I was actually like scared for a little while. Like I would stream, but like I'd sit with my finger hovering over the start stream button and like just sit there and be like, do I really want to stream today? Do I really want to stream today? There's a lot of people that are going to be watching. What if I mess up? What if I have an epic streamer fail? What if I get canceled for saying something stupid on stream? And then I just had to put all that nonsensical stuff aside and just be like, yeah, let me just stream. I don't know. It was just scary going from like 3 viewers on my streams to like hundreds in a matter of weeks, like literally weeks. It's wild. Laz is known as the fumbler. What? Is that what Laz is known as? Certainly Laz. Dang, I never caught up on it, but somebody claimed they were... Wait, let me go off and find it. I was catching up on your message, guy with a cat, because you mentioned February 2024. Well, that's pretty wild. You know what's crazy? The funniest comment I've ever seen on my channel, it's on my first upload ever. And it was like a couple weeks after I made it. So like I didn't even have 100 subs yet. Anyway, somebody commented, wow, this is underrated for someone with 65 subscribers. And now it's become one of those like frozen in time comments. It's got like thousands of likes now. And like all the replies are like, every additional reply under that is like, well, he hit 67. What about now? And like, then somebody will be like, oh, he's at 500 now. Is he underrated now? And then somebody else is like, oh, he's at 12,000 now. Is he underrated? And then somebody's like, he has 300,000 now. Is he under? And just keep going. And the guy finally responded. He's like, I have no idea what happened. I subscribed on a whim and then came back 2 months later, and he's got like hundreds of thousands of followers. That's crazy. I can't imagine. I feel like that happened one time to me. I feel like I know my friend talks about, he used to brag. It's not really a flex anymore. That in like 2014 he subscribed to iDubbbz when he had like 15,000 subscribers. This was like back when iDubbbz was generally a respected YouTuber. I don't even know what the deal with that guy is anymore, but that's a pretty big flex. Like that's pretty early investment. But saying you subscribe to somebody at like 65 subscribers or something, and now they have 1.6 million, that's pretty rare. That is pretty impressive. Rexy, what's your opinion on Australia? Like, what do you think? The song Land Down Under by Men at Work comes to mind. That's what I think about. Oh yeah, hiya YouTube. Yes, I am also streaming on YouTube. I think I'm gonna go. This is gonna be a short stream. I got some other stuff to do, but I just want to add a chill stream as a kind of intermission thing. Tomorrow I'll be back with a big one, and then Wednesday is the return of Hardcore Season 2 Raxty Craft, by the way. So I'm just waiting that out, I guess. I don't know. I enjoy talking to you guys from time to time, and not really having a goal for a stream. It's just being chill, and this is a chill game, so you know it's all working out. It's all working out. Got some big projects in the works. But was just watching on YT. I remember you had Twitch. Yeah, this was going to be a short stream, so I'm sorry ending so early. The title does say short chill stream, just chillin', so you know it's not clickbait. Maybe I could raid somebody real quick. I do plan on eventually having a set in stone stream schedule. I'm still working on it, I promise. I've just got to figure it out. But yeah, let's see. Is there anyone streaming that I'd want to raid? Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Shay is streaming. Sure. Shay is playing Hollow Knight. People like Hollow Knight. All right. Your stories are a big step for a big person with a big heart. I know it sounds stupid, but people like you make the internet a little bit better. Yes, you are the cheeseburger man, the burger man, the friendly one in the web. I appreciate your efforts and your content. Keep going, little bro. Thank you, X Gamer. I appreciate it. Will you do more of these chill streams? They're such a vibe. You know what? I think I will. I think I'll do another chill stream. Because honestly, these are easier for me if I just don't have a plan for like one stream a week. Maybe we could make this a normal thing or something. Maybe, I mean, next time I do a chill stream, I'll make sure it's like a longer one. But thank you guys once again for watching. I really appreciate you guys showing up. especially the people on Twitch, because that's really my underdog audience. And I know it's a little annoying for me to like want people to go to another platform, but I really do want like a place for streams and a place for videos to be like distinct, you know. Also, thank you for the final water check there, Benji. But I will make a plan, a stream schedule for both YouTube and Twitch, which will be the exact same. And we'll figure it out from there. Yep. All right. I'll see you guys later. What do you think about every drama that's going on and happened? Dude, I don't care. I'm living in my lane. I'm just living my life, dude. I push all that drama to the side and I stay out the way. That's my take on it. That's my take on it. Amen. Amen, brother. All right. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Did I actually raid? Okay, I did. Okay. Bye, guys.